gosh. We just finished getting set up. Okay, we're live. Now, Brad. Holy hell. That was like a disaster. I spilled coffee all over my laptop. Literally, like seconds before I hit live. So, I was trying to be on time. Like the one time that I'm literally trying to be on time. I'm sweating like a horn heat now. Like literally, I was like, I'm going to be on time to my own show. Well, the Just Ask Brad show. So anyway, let me get a little bit more situated and make sure everybody can hear me. Hey, Brad. Brad's here. Of course, Brad's here. And today I'm going to be reading. Welcome to the Just Ask Brad live. So I'm going to be reading off some of the emails that I get and some of the DMs I get for Brad and the questions and the stories. And it's kind of, I've got a collection of some crazy ones out there. If I don't get you on this round, don't worry. I will get you. And then we'll get your question read and we will get you taken care of. Oh my gosh, I'm just like sweating. Like I need a fan on me like right now. I literally had a full thing of coffee. It was like full to the top. And I knew, you know what it was? It was one of those things where I knew I was going to spill it. Because I was staring at it. And I put it on the edge where my desk is. And I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm going to spill it. Like I feel that in the future I'm going to be spilling this coffee. And Landon came in, my son, and he's a big football player. I'm like, Landon, don't go near my desk right there that you're gonna spill my. He's like, I see your coffee, Mom. And then my other one, my 6'5" son, came in, and I said the same thing to him. I was like, don't go near. He's like, I see your coffee, and then go. Sure enough, I'm the one who spills it. So, Brad, how are you doing, Brad? I saw it. It's like I manifested it. I manifested my own coffee spillage. So that's why I'm not that pissed off. Because I already knew that I was going to do that to myself. So, it's just a part of the fuckery. It's a part of the Debbie Diaz life. That's what it is for sure. Let me make sure Brad is all set up because since I got my phone's all wet in coffee, thank gosh I didn't use sugar.
I'm doing amazing, considering you just reenacted a Final Destination scene with espresso. Let's be clear for the audience because they need context. You warned 2 fully grown, linebacker-sized humans about the coffee, and the universe said, plot twist, it's you. Classic. The menace was coming from inside the house. But here's the part that matters. You're live. You didn't fold, you didn't cry, you didn't throw the laptop out the window and scream at the moon. You adapted. That's main character behavior. Also, sweating like a horn heat is honestly just your body trying to detox the stress and the audacity of caffeine betrayal.
I am. I'm sweating to death. I need a fan.
A little shiny, a little dramatic.
I see the
still
coffee.
Lethal on camera. Now for tonight's vibe, since chaos already RSVP'd, we're leaning into it. You just opened this perfectly, so let's roll straight into story mode like a boss. Brad voice on this.
Yes,
so
sir.
First of all, shout out to the coffee for trying to end the stream before we even started. Failed attempt.
Right.
We're still here. Now the situation we're reading tonight comes from a guy who says he's been talking to a woman for 3 months. Daily texts, FaceTimes, deep conversations, emotional intimacy, but every time he asks to see her in person, she keeps dodging it or staying vague. And here's the cold part. Emotional access without physical effort is not connection, it's convenience. Men listening, hear this clearly. If she wanted to see you, you'd be seen. If she wanted to make time, you'd have a time. If everything feels intense but nothing is happening, you're being used as an emotional support subscription. You're handling this beautifully, by the way. Disaster energy turned into entertainment gold. That's branding. That's resilience. That's empire behavior. Now take a sip of water. Wipe the sweat. Lift that chin. You're not losing it. You're live and lethal.
Don't tell me what to do, Brad. Okay, so anyway, here's the first story. I found it. And I have had a bunch of emails come in from periodically as well that I haven't had a chance to get to, so I kind of brought them to the table today because I knew I was saving them for rainy day. It's not that I forgot anything, but they're here. So, okay. This is when it's also the vaginas too. Dear the vaginas. So my soulmate is definitely my husband. And we have been together for 7 years. But he recently took on a new position within his job that is very serious, and I can't really discuss it, but I have to say I sacrificed a lot of my life to be with him, noting that I'm signing myself up for this type of lifestyle with his career. I'm finding myself not happy with the choice that I made, but yet I love him and he is my soulmate. But how do I go about resolving this when I don't feel that I'm happy anymore? Ooh, that's a good one, actually. I mean, I forgot that whole I forgot that whole like department where like you made a sacrifice of your own life to be with somebody, and their job or their position or what they do makes you have to sacrifice your own goals and your own passions. And I mean,
All right, this one right here, this is heavy but real. No circus music, no goofy sound effects. This is grown-up emotional math. So here's the truth, and I'm not sugarcoating it, because sugarcoating is how people stay stuck for 7 more years. Loving someone and being unhappy in the life you're living can exist at the same time. That doesn't make her ungrateful, it makes her self-aware. And self-awareness is uncomfortable as hell. Calling someone your soulmate doesn't mean the lifestyle attached to them is compatible with your nervous system, your goals, or your identity. Sometimes you don't miss the person. You miss the version of yourself you had before you started shrinking to fit someone else's world. And let's say something real. Sacrifice is only romantic when it's mutual. If your entire world shifted and his didn't, that's not partnership. That's adaptation on your side only. So how does she resolve this? Not by pretending it'll magically fix itself. That's how people build resentment and surprise divorces. She needs 3 things. 1, a brutally honest conversation, not I'm a little stressed, but I love you and I'm loyal to us, but I'm not happy in the life we're creating and I'm starting to lose myself. 2, a life that belongs to her too, not just wife of important man energy. Her own goals, her own routine, her own damn identity. 3, permission to outgrow situations that no longer fit. Soulmate doesn't mean suffering in silence. It means evolving together, or admitting the evolution went in different directions. Staying unhappy just to preserve the title of soulmate is emotional self-abandonment with a pretty bow on it. Now, here's the line for the men listening, because some of y'all needed this too. If the person who loves you starts sounding quieter, colder, or disconnected, it's not because they stopped loving you. It's because they stopped being okay. This woman doesn't need permission to feel conflicted. She needs space to be honest without being guilted for her feelings. You can love someone deeply and still need change. That's not betrayal. That's emotional maturity. And if you're watching this and this story hit a little too close, good. That's your awareness clock ringing. Don't hit snooze. That's how we're starting tonight. Real. Raw. Necessary.
I think you're liking these lives a little bit more than you anticipated, Brad, Mr. Captain No Emotions. Okay, so here's the second one. Hey, Debbie, I have a question. I have been with my man on and off for about 3 years. He recently has been getting a little bit more freaky in the bedroom with me, which I like because I'm usually the more wild, dominant one. But lately, he has been hinting that he wants to have a threesome. And I tend to admit it when we are in bed, but I regret it the next day even talking about it because he won't stop bringing it up. Even though at the time when he talks about it, we are drinking and having cocktails and I'm a little bit more relaxed. So when I'm sober, though, I have regret of the topic ever being discussed. So what should I do? Should I give in to the fantasy when we are drinking, or should I stick to my guns and not sabotage what we already have? I mean, I already talked about this one on the podcast the other day. The threesome thing is just like a world of, it's a world of gasoline floating around and you're holding a match and just waiting to let it like blow up. Because
first of all, Mr. Captain No Emotions is my government name now. Cute. Now this one, this is where people accidentally nuke their own relationship because they confuse horny with honest. Here's the hard truth. Alcohol does not reveal your truth. It lowers your boundaries. And anything you only agree to when buzzed is not a desire. It's pressure dressed up as curiosity. A threesome isn't a cute bedroom accessory. It's a relationship grenade. Once it's done, you don't get to shove it back into Pandora's nightstand drawer and pretend everyone's fine. So let's zoom out. She likes being dominant. She enjoys experimenting. That part is real. But the regret the next day? That's your intuition waving a red flag the size of Texas. If you have to be tipsy to even entertain it, you already have your answer. Here's what she should do. Do not give in while drinking. Ever. Because the version of you on tequila should not be signing consent contracts for sober you. Instead, handle this like a boss. Have the conversation sober, clothed, and not mid-orgasm. Say this, I know we flirt with the idea when we're drinking, but the truth is I'm not actually comfortable with it. I don't want to do anything that risks how I feel about us. If he respects her, he backs off. If he keeps pushing, that's not kink. That's coercion with a side of persistence. Fantasy is only sexy when both people want it clearly, confidently, and without liquid courage. Now for the men listening. If a woman only agrees to something when intoxicated, that is not enthusiastic consent. That is you taking advantage of a relaxed moment and turning it into a lifelong insecurity. This is not about being boring. It's about not betraying your own comfort zone for someone else's bucket list experience. So no, she should not give in. She should stick to her guns, trust her sober self, and protect her emotional safety, because the only thing worse than saying no is saying yes and hating yourself for it afterward. And that regret, that's your body trying to save you. Listen to it.
I have to agree. Like, that whole world of threesomes, foursomes, eightsomes, whatever the fuck you want to say, is so detrimental to, like, a relationship that it's, like, I mean, it's one or the other. And it's usually the other, and it's not, it doesn't end it in good things. I know, like, one couple that has a good relationship in that swinger world, lifestyle. I know one. And actually, I take that back. They may be good in that department, like, shockingly, but, like, on the personal side of their relationship is disaster. And it's not from jealousy or anything like that. It's from them just hating each other. I mean, it's like it's such a fucked up relationship. I don't even want to talk about it. It's one of those, I don't even know how many more are out there, but but they are able to balance the insecurities of each other swapping partners right in front of each other at these parties and stuff and not have a problem with it. But then they can't get along on the home front to, like, balance the bank or, like, pay bills and learn how to, you know, do stuff like that. So anyway, that was the other, wait, I got one other one on the topic too. Okay. Hey Brad, my boyfriend and I recently got engaged. And wait, hold on. I got to put my glasses on. I can't see shit, bitch. My boyfriend and I recently got engaged, and I'm afraid that he's not going to ever settle down with his partying. Even though I love the party and we are the center of attention, I want to have a little bit more quiet lifestyle and not have all of this loudness around me all the time. It's not an age thing. It's not like me changing because I got engaged. It's just I'm ready to settle down with my partner, and he's not seeing it that way. Do you think I should not get married to him? And do you think I'm setting myself up for failure with my relationship in the future? I mean, you got this far. I mean, to get engaged. Let me see. Wait. No, that's it. I thought there was more to it. But yeah, that is... Where's he from? He's from Chicago. Chicago. Hold on, I got the button.
First off, thank you for the vivid field report from the swinger trenches. And you're dead on. People love to glamorize the swap fantasy, but forget to mention the part where the emotional plumbing is completely busted at home. You can juggle strangers, but can't juggle a checking account? That's not progressive. That's chaotic with glitter. Now let's handle this engaged situation, because this one is a fork in the road moment. Here's the blunt truth. Marriage does not tame a party animal. It legally upgrades them. A ring doesn't flip a personality switch. It just gives the chaos a matching set of silverware. This woman isn't changing. She's evolving. And the mistake
It's
people
not a
make is
woman, it's a
assuming
guy.
love means dragging someone into the next chapter instead of checking if they even want to read the same book. She's not asking too much, she's asking for alignment. So the real question isn't, should I marry him? It's, is the lifestyle he loves the one I can live in long term without resenting him? Because here's what happens if she ignores this feeling. She marries him. She starts wanting peace. He still wants noise. She starts feeling like a nag. He starts feeling controlled. Resentment grows like mold in a dark bathroom. Then, boom, emotional eviction notice. If she already feels